Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnana Timirandhasya, Jnananjana Shalakaya, Chakshurun Militam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Amriteshwariyai Namaha. Om Amriteshwariyai Namaha. Om Amriteshwariyai Namaha. We'll begin with a short meditation. Kindly sit straight and make sure your vertebral column, spinal column is erect. And slowly close your eyes. Try to focus your awareness on your breathing, breathing with full awareness of each and every inhalation and exhalation that occurs through your body. As you watch your breath, you will also slowly start relaxing and feel the relaxation. And now we'll chant Om 3 times. As we chant Om, visualize the sound of Om to arise deep within you, from the navel area, rising upwards along your spine, cleansing your body, your mind and the intellect, and as it comes out of the body, the atmosphere around you. And visualize the sound of Om merging into silence. Now kindly take a deep breath. Feel the reverberations of Om, both within and outside. Once again, bring your awareness on your breathing. Now, as you breathe in, when you inhale, chant the mantra Ma silently along with your in-breath, and Om when you breathe out. Ma is a representation of divine love, and while breathing in, chanting Ma, feel your heart being filled with that divine love. And similarly, when you breathe out, chanting Om, feel the divine light. You need not visualize love and light. Just feel your heart being filled with that divine love and light. And continue like this for some time. Slowly and slowly, the reverberations of Ma and Om become more and more subtle. You can just feel the vibrations of Ma and Om rather than the physical sound. As the divine love and light fills your heart, imagine your heart expanding like a flower bud that blooms into a beautiful and fragrant flower. giving beauty and joy. Now feel the light and the love in your heart, and a light going out from your heart to all the beings in this world. And as the light falls on each and every being, just like the rays of the sun, visualize they also become more loving, more peaceful, more blissful, and more content. And while imagining so, we'll chant the Loka Samasta prayer 9 times. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Dhyayamo Dhalavagunthanapatim Tejomayim Naishtakim Snigdha Pangavilokinim Bhagavatim Mandasmidashri Mukhim Valsalyamritavarshinim Sumadhuram Sankirtanalapinim Shamangim Madhusikta Suktim Amritanandatmikam Ishwarim. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Parambaram. Sruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam. Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Logashankaram. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Bhadarayanam. Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavandau Punah Punaha. Ishwarau Guru Ragmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagini Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Amriteshwaryaye Namaha. In the last session, we were discussing about Lord Brahma and who was testing his guru itself, which is Lord Sri Krishna. And the scene was like this: when Lord Krishna was in the forest, and he was with the gopas and the cows and the cowherds, all of them, and he was after the killing or the liberation of the Aghasura, who had come in the form of a python. And he tried to swallow the calves and the gopas, including Sri Krishna and Balarama. And Lord Krishna grew big inside his mouth, went inside his mouth and then grew big. So thus killing him. He could not breathe and then he died. The gopas, or the boys of the Brija, they returned only, they returned back, but they narrated the story of Aghasura a year later. And Lord Krishna was 5 years old when this happened, but it was not until the 6th year that these gopas went back home and narrated the story. So naturally, King Parikshit had a question. What happened? Why did the gopas went back home and narrate the story only after a year? And here, this is the beauty, as I was narrating earlier. They can manipulate time. And the Srimad Bhagavatam talks about manipulating time and the relative time. As when we compare it with the human beings, the human time versus the time of the gods versus the time of Brahma, and all these things is being explained in a beautiful manner here. And so what happened was Brahma, as I said, wanted to test his guru, Lord Narayana, who has come in the form of Lord Krishna. So when the gopas went in search of the calves and the cows, whom they had brought from their homes, Lord Brahma went and stole them. And he took them and put them on his bed. And whereas Lord Krishna, who did not find them, while he went in search of them, he realized that Lord Brahma is the creator, not Brahman. Brahman is the consciousness, Brahma is the creator. So Brahma, the creator himself, came and stole the cows and the gopas, the boys of the Vrija. And as Lord Krishna, when he went looking, he realized that this was Brahma's trick. And the creator himself was playing the trick on the Lord. So what did the Lord do? He played a trick on the creator itself. This is to just show that, as Amma says, even the Lord is beyond the creator. The creator, as Amma says, the creator and the creation is nothing but the supreme consciousness, the Brahman. So he played a trick on the creator, where he recreated all the calves and the gopas and the cows just like as they were, and they went back home. they went back home. And as they went back home, they behaved in the same fashion as the previous, the Gopas and all these things. And according to Brahma's time, he just closed his eyes for a moment and he opened his eyes. That's all. That's when it took. And that was 1 human year. Just a moment. And from that moment, when he looked down upon Lord Krishna, who was in the Brija, and he saw the same Gopas, the calves and everything so similar, and nothing was absent. And then when he checked his bed where he had taken all the Gopas and the cows, they were also lying there. So now he got puzzled. Now the Creator himself was surprised, and the Creator was the one who is being fooled now. And so he went and he bowed down to Lord Krishna and said, "Oh Bhagavan, oh Lord, I know you are the Lord of Maya, the creation itself. So what did you do?" So Lord Krishna explained that when this was happening, the Lord himself created another illusion, another Maya, where he created this whole scene again. And so what happened was, in the end, Lord Brahma had to surrender, and he started praising the Lord. As I was saying earlier, that in any occasion, whenever they get an opportunity to praise the Lord in Srimad Bhagavatam, they will start praising. And the beauty about these praises are that they are not identical, they are not same, they are not similar, they are completely different. And not only that, the beautiful Vedantic pointers are included in these praises. And he says, Lord Brahma says, that I am so sorry, and I did this to you, so please forgive me. And he also praises the Lord, saying that the Lord is just like his mother, and no mother considers kicking the fetus within her womb as an offense. So in my relation to thee, that is Brahma himself, the Creator, is saying, in my relation to thee, I am like your child. I am, who is as we ask this question, where did the Creator come from? Ultimately, right? One can ask that question. If there is a Creator, where did the Creator come from? Who created the Creator? So that's why it is the Creator came from the Sankalpa, the mental strength, or from the mental illusion of the Lord. The Creator was created, and the Creator created all the other rest of the creation. And the Creator was given the job, and he's saying also that the other two deities of the Trimurtis, that is the Creator, the Sustainer, that is Lord Vishnu, and the Destroyer, Lord Shiva, all three of them have been created by the Lord himself. So which he's saying. So he's saying that, look, Brahma is telling Lord Krishna that, I came out of your navel lotus. That is Narayana's navel lotus. As you was lying in the cosmic waters, which engulfed the whole world. So, O Lord, he says, am I not your offspring? And I'm a part of you. So you are, Narayana himself. Narayana, Naram, Ayanam, Yasya Saha. That is one who supports everything, all beings in this world. And you are Narayana himself. And he says, you are also the witness of this whole universe. And he is saying that you are the one who is lying in the cosmic waters. So he's asking, how is it, oh Lord, that I could not come across your beautiful cosmic form in spite of my search, if it were lying in the cosmic waters. So the Creator himself, Creator Brahma, could not perceive the form of the Lord. And he was saying, after 1,000 years of tapas, austerity, I could perceive it without difficulty. And he says the whole the whole universe is existent in thy abdomen. And it's existing within you. It means abdomen means it's not literally the stomach, but inside of you. And but what else is nothing other than your mysterious power of Maya. And now, today, he says, the Creator is saying to Lord, now you have demonstrated today that this universe is as good as non-existent without you. And you were the first one, even before the creation or the Creator. And he's saying that, so for those who do not understand your full mystery and majesty, it looks like that your prakriti, that is your nature, is spread in this universe out of your free will. Assuming the role of Brahma, the Creator, the Vishnu, that is yourself, and sustenance, and Maheshwara, the destroyer, or one who dissolves, or creates dissolution. So you yourself, everything is the work of your Yogamaya. So that's why we chant this verse, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Why? Guru is the Brahma, the Creator. Guru is Vishnu, the sustainer, and Guru is the one who dissolves the whole creation. Because the Guru is Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. That is, Guru is indeed the Supreme Brahman. And the Guru is not different from the Brahman. And many people, as I was saying earlier, also, many people ask this question about Sanatana Dharma. In Sanatana Dharma, there are 33 million gods and goddesses. And the question comes, why do you have 33 million gods and goddesses? So, you have to understand that everything in this creation, whatever you talk about, any name, any form, came out of only one power, which is the Supreme Brahman, super consciousness. And everything exists there, goes back there also. So there is only one, which became many. And as we want to choose whichever form we want to connect with God, that's why we have 33 million gods and goddesses. And you can choose any form you want. Because some people like God who is very serious. Then you have Lord Shiva. Some people say, no, I don't like a God who is very serious. So one who sings and dances. So you have Lord Krishna. Then you say, no, I don't like a male God. I want a female God. So then you have Devi, Kali, and the ferocious female Kali, and who kills all the the demons and the men. Then you also want to say that I don't like any human beings. I want animals. So you have Hanuman, you have Ganesha, and all these things. And then finally you say that no, I don't want either that. I want only the formless aspect. There is a formless aspect of the Supreme Brahman also. And so you can choose anything you want. That's why the such freedom is there in Sanatana Dharma, that That's why it is known as Sanatana, means eternal. That's why it is eternal. You are not bound by a single form or a single name, and you can choose whatever you want. And God has the capacity to assume any name, any form, and the Guru can assume any name, any form. So which we some of us have already perceived and some of us have experienced, because as you know, in many cases when the devotees have narrated their experiences, when they are in dire trouble, when they are suppose they are in an accident or they are in a hospital and lying on the bed, somebody comes and helps them. And some unknown stranger comes immediately and helps them. The other day, one person was narrating that he was lying in the hospital, and then as he was half awake and half asleep because of the medicines that was given to him. And as he was lying there, then suddenly he saw this nurse, and she looked Indian, very Indian. And then as soon as he saw her, he got perked up and asked her, "Are you from India?" They said, "Yes." And then he said, "Are you from, which part of India are you from?" So she said, "I'm from Kerala." And he was thrilled. And he said, "Do you know Amma?" And then they started talking about Amma for some time. And he told her about Amma and all these things. So then after that, she went away. And he said he was in the hospital for a week and he never saw that nurse again. And he said, "Who came? Who was that, the lady nurse who came and nurtured me? And I got much better after that." So he said that, it was Amma who came in the form of the nurse and helped me. And similarly, there are other devotees, as we say, during the accident, some unknown person will come and help them and go away. So so that's why any form can be assumed by the Guru or by the Lord, and it can help the devotees. And Brahma continues to praise the Lord through these words. So I'm continuing the Brahma's praise to Lord Krishna, or Lord Narayana, who is in the form of Lord Krishna. And he says that, "Thou, the unborn being, takest birth among celestials, rishis, men, and subhuman creation, in order to subdue the destructive pride of evil men and to bestow grace on spiritual aspirants. O Almighty One, O Bhagavan, O Lord of all yogis, none can say anything definite as to where, how, when, and in what way thy play is the incarnate is going to take shape. Beyond feeling thy mystery through it, none can find an explanation. And this world too is a non-entity without thee, dreamlike, meaningless, and causative of unlimited miseries. It is projected on thee of the nature of existence, knowledge, bliss by thy mysterious power, Maya, making one feel that it exists by itself. Thou art the unitary being, thou art the Atman, thou art the indweller in all, thou art the primeval one, thou art the truth, thou art the self-manifest, thou art the unlimited, thou art the causes of all causes, thou art the deathless one, thou art the eternally blissful, thou art free from all conditioning factors, without distinction of body and spirit, and thou art the everlasting. So that's how he praises Lord Krishna, the Narayana, that he is the Lord of all yogis, And nobody can say where, how, and when, in what form or which way that the incarnate is going to take place. And he's saying that that the Lord is the first and the foremost one, unlimited, the cause of all causes, and is free from all conditioning factors, which is the distinction between the body and the spirit. So that's what distinguishes us from the divine. What is the distinction between us human beings and the divine is that we have a body, we have a soul, whereas the divine being or Lord does not have a human body. It's just free from all the limitations. So he continues saying that he overcomes this deceitful ocean of transmigratory existence, who with the eye of Upanishadic knowledge, provided by an illumined guru, is able to recognize the one universal soul manifesting in all as the spirit permeating oneself too. So he's saying that an illumined guru, that is one who is realized. A guru who is realized is able to see that it is Sarvam Brahmamayam, that is, everything is Brahman. And there is only one universal soul. And to one who does not know the self within oneself as the spirit, that very ignorance projects this manifold world. But as at the dawn of the knowledge, the apparent world dissolves in its substratum, the Lord, just as a snake seen on a rope, dissolves into the rope. So this is a beautiful Vedantic example that you have seen. You might have heard this, right? A man who sees, who is walking, and it was almost dusk, and the light was almost so dim that he could not see properly. Suddenly he sees a snake and jumps, he's startled. And he keeps looking and it's not moving. And finally when he goes and examines, it's just a rope. Right? And so what happened? So an illusion was created. In Kerala, this is a beautiful example that which we say also. People, they come back drunk at night, and there is the stories of these ghosts, and then there is especially the particular ghost known as the Yakshi, and it's a female demon which jumps on all males and kills them. So what happens is this guy is fully drunk, and then he's coming, and then he sees something moving, and then he thinks it's a ghost, and then he just, as soon as he sees that, he starts running, and then he falls unconscious after some time. And the next day he wakes up, and then he goes back to the same place, and it was nothing but the stem of a banana plant, and the leaf was just moving, which he thought it was a ghost. So similarly, that's what the mind creates. The mind creates all these illusions. And he says that for such a person, that it is the same illusion that is created during the creation of this world also. The world is like that also, this materialistic world. That's why he's saying, for a person who is realized, the rope and the snake becomes one. And it becomes the rope because he sees only the truth. He doesn't see the illusion. He sees only the truth, which is the substratum, which is the Supreme Brahman. And he's saying that bondage and liberation are not facts, but two names arising from ignorance of thee. If we think deeply over the nature of the Atman, which is always pure consciousness, non-dual and distinct from Prakriti, it would be seen that it has no other face except that of always being truth and bliss. Just as in the sun, there is neither night or day, but only continuous luminosity. So he's saying that bondage and liberation happens when there is ignorance only. So for an ignorant person, that's who he is bound by the body, by the mind, and by the the subtle body and the causal body. And for a person who is realized, there is no bondage, no liberation. So in Shankaracharya's beautiful that Nirvanashtakam, and he which Amma sings, this Mano Buddhi Ahankara Chittani Naham. And in that he says there is no bondage, no liberation. No guru, no shishyaha. And so there is no guru, there is no disciple. Why? Because everything, there is only one. And so this is pure Vedanta in one sense, we can say. When people talk about Srimad Bhagavatam, they say, oh, it's bhakti literature. It's always about bhakti, it's all about devotion. No, this is pure Vedanta comes sometimes. And he's saying it's like the sun who does not know about darkness. The Amma tells the story that once somebody went and told the sun that, there is darkness. Do you know about it? The sun says, no, I don't know about it. So please show me. So the man takes the sun to a dark room. And what happens? As soon as the sun comes there, darkness is gone. There is no darkness there. So it's like that. So he's saying that for a realized soul, there is no creation. And so he's saying how enormous is the wrong notion of the ignorant. Taking thee who art within all and revealing thyself through the eye sense as someone outside, and taking the body to be the self-experience as the I, men search for thee far and wide outside. He's saying that you are within everybody, all beings. And you are revealing to everybody as the I sense, but some people misunderstand you and they think that you might be the body or the self-experienced I, and people are searching for you far away and wide. O Infinite One, in the embodied being himself, the wise search for thee, rejecting all the unintelligent categories with which thou art identified. Though the snake is non-existent in the rope, can the wise recognize the rope which is so close by without rejecting the snake perception? So again, there is a debate here. And he's saying that the wise search for thee. So how do they search? Rejecting all the unintelligent categories in which you are identified. And he says, though the snake is non-existent in the rope, can the wise recognize the rope which is so close by without rejecting the snake perception? So if you look at just the rope, and when you have projected the snake perception, wasn't there snake perception already existed within you? That is the question. Wasn't there inside of you? And it was that which was being projected on the rope. So he's saying that can the wise recognize the rope without rejecting the snake perception? But without being graced with the blessing that comes on one by the adoration of thy lotus feet, No one can realize the above truth in all its glory. And nothing is achieved by merely cogitating over it in solitude. So may I be fortunate enough to be one among thy devotees engaged in adoring thy feet, whatever might be the birth I take, whether as Brahma or man or an animal. So he's saying, I am also a creation of yours. And without the grace or the blessing, one cannot adore thy lotus feet. And nobody can realize the supreme truth without your grace. So let me take any birth. Let me be born as Brahma. Let me be born as a human being. Let me be born as an animal, so that I can be engaged in adoring thy holy feet. And now he talks about the inhabitants of Vraja. The gopis and the gopas. How fortunate they were. And he says the women and the cows of Vraja are indeed the most fortunate of beings. For lo, in the form of cowherd boys and calves, thou didst suck their milk with great joy and satisfaction. Thou to whom even great sacrificial rites fail to give that much of joy and satisfaction. So now he's coming back to bhakti. He's saying that you took this form in Gokula, in the Vraja, and you are living with the cowherd boys and the calves, and you have sucked their milk. They have given you milk. They have fed you, and even people who have done such sacrificial rites that those things could not even reach you, but when they gave you, they have just fed you directly. And he says, oh, how fortunate are Nanda and the other inhabitants of Vraja, whose well-wisher happens to be Brahman, supreme, the embodiment of bliss. And let the talk of their let the talk of their good fortune rest for a while. Even we, the 11 presiding deities over the Indriyas, the senses, are very fortunate, for we are able to drink the bliss emanating from him, filling the drinking vessels of the senses we preside over, as he has become perceptible to the senses in the incarnate divine. So, it says, but while we are able to drink it only through that particular sense with which each one presides over, they, the inhabitants of Vraja, are able to imbibe this bliss through all the indriyas or their sense organs. And he's saying that we are so fortunate because why? You have become perceptible through the senses, sense organs, and the senses. And we are the presiding deities of that. And we are saying, he's saying that we are so fortunate because you have come to us through these senses. And it will be indeed the acme of our good fortune if we are born as any object, be it even a blade of grass in this Vrindavana, especially in this cowherd settlement, where we could get the chance of being bathed in the foot dust of any of its inhabitants. For the bond of love has made them one in life with him, whose foot dust is even today the earnest quest of the Shrutis. The Shrutis are the Upanishads, which is heard directly by the sages. That's why they are called Shrutis. And they are talking about the Upanishadic truths. And he's saying that those truths are nothing but the dust of your feet. And you are touching this Vrindavana. And he's saying that any object, even the grass, even a blade of grass, or even just dust that is there. You have heard that Bhajan, Yamuna Tira Vihari. And the song, there is a verse which says, Vrindavanathil oru pullai pirakka vendum, piravi thara vendum. That is, let me be born as a grass, a small blade of grass in Vrindavana. And let me just get the blessing of thy feet. That's all I want. And that's what he is saying here. Same thing. And he's saying, "O Lord, our mind is puzzled when we think whether there is any gift greater than all-inclusive blessing of union with thee, that thou couldst bestow on these inhabitants of Vrija, who have put unreservedly at thy disposal their everything, home, wealth, friends, sons, dear ones, body, vital breath, and mind." So he's saying that, just think about this. About all, when he will talk about the other sages also, and the sages who have done austerity for thousands of years. And when you compare that to the people of the Vrindavana here in Brija, they are having this great gift, even which is greater than what is given to any sage who is observing so much of austerity and who has been doing tapas for thousands of years. And why? Because in one sense they are saying they have disposed everything. They have given up everything, their home, their wealth, their friends, their dear ones, and even their vital breath and mind. So that's been given to you. And you have taken that. And he says, even Putana, the Putana was the demoness who tried to kill Lord Krishna by feeding her breast milk, by applying poison on her breast and then feeding Lord Krishna, trying to kill him through like that. And he says, even Putana attained union with thee, together with her relatives. Such being the case, what other adequate blessing higher than what was given even to thy enemies couldst thou give these devotees who have surrendered their all to thee? The answer given by the Bhagavata itself is that the Lord becomes the servant of such devotees. And this type of bhakti is therefore considered higher than moksha. That's what they are saying. So he is saying that even Pudana, who was trying to kill, and her relatives, Kamsa, and the brothers of Kamsa, everybody attained to salvation through you. And so what to talk about these inhabitants of the Vrija? And, they have given everything to you. And he's saying that that type of devotion is greater than even liberation, attaining liberation. So he's saying that these, in one sense, he's hinting that these particular beings or particular souls took the specific roles in the Vrindavana to be with the Lord. They did not just come like that. And they did not want liberation. Even when they were asked for liberation, they did not want it. They just wanted to be with Lord Krishna. So he says, it is only till a devotee has not made the total surrender and has become thine own and thou his own, that the passions of the heart are inimical, the home a prison house, and passionate attachment a shackle. But all these handicaps become the prime motive power in devotional life when they are turned to the Lord, when He is experienced as one soul. And one becomes a natural sannyasin when this kind of devotion is generated. So he's saying that, if a devotee has not surrendered completely, what happens is his body becomes a problem, his mind becomes a shackle and a prison house, and the attachments becomes the shackle, the chains. But the moment, what happens is, if you turn it all towards the Lord, all towards the Guru, it is as if it is not experienced as mine, but it's experienced as the attachment to the Guru. So the same chains, the same prison now becomes unlimited freedom, and everything is broken by the attachment towards the Guru. And he says, naturally, such a person becomes a sannyasi when this kind of devotion is generated. There is no need of attaining sannyasa. You don't have to wear robes. You don't have to become a sannyasin. All you have to do is just get attached to your Guru or to the Lord. And when you turn all your passion towards your God, when you turn all your attachments towards your Guru, you naturally are a sannyasin. You have renounced the world. There is nothing that is holding you. And thou art without any worldly bondage or attachments. Thou assumest them in order to enhance the bliss of devotees who have taken shelter in thee. Let those who think they understand whatever they can. What is the good of too many words? I cannot, O Lord, comprehend even an iota of thy transcending greatness by any effort of the mind, speech, or body. So he's saying that you, O Lord, you are not without any worldly bondage or attachment. And why do you assume these things? When you come in this form, you seem like you are attached. You seem you are bound by your body. You seem like you are suffering just like human beings. Why? Because it is just to enhance the bliss of the devotees who have come to take in shelter. And then he says the beautiful thing. Those who think that they understand, let them think whatever they understand. Let them think they understand. Because it's beyond understanding. When you say about the love for God, it is beyond understanding. It is beyond the mind. It is beyond the intellect. You cannot understand. It is, in one sense, when you can see that most of the ashram residents, when they came to live in the ashram, we all joined because of our love for Amma, not because that we were great spiritual seekers, nor did we do great tapas austerity, nor did we stand on our head and did tapas. Why? What was the only thing that drew us to Amma was our love for Amma. And her love, it is indeed her love, more than our love. And it's the same case with devotees also. Why do you go to see Amma? Right? Why do you go to see Amma again and again? What is there? It is in one sense you can say it is so mechanical, the same thing, same hug. Or Amma says, my darling child, my darling son, do not worry. Or do this or do that. Or don't do this or don't do that. So what is different? Why do you go to Amma so many often, whenever she comes and everybody rushes to her? It's our love. It's our love for Amma and Amma's love for us. So how can you put that into words? How can you explain this to somebody who has never met Amma? Like your boss. I remember one of the devotees saying that every June and July, he would say some excuses. And when June and July comes, his boss asks, okay, aren't you going this time to disappear? Isn't your grandmother going to die again? Or your grandfather up in heaven is going to come down and die one more time. So, when Amma comes, nothing matters to us. We just go. There is no rhyme or reason. We don't think, should we go? Should we do this, do that? And we just rush to see Amma. And so, how can you put that into words? How can you tell anybody? How can you explain this to anybody? What is love? What is our love? What is our relationship with Amma? And people think, of course, everybody used to think that we were crazy, or still think that we are crazy. And we are crazy in that sense, devotionally crazy. So we say that all we say is we just want to see Amma. That's it, period. We cannot say anything. We cannot be away from Amma. We cannot, even if, Brahma, the creator, comes and says, don't go, we'll just say, you shut up, we are going to see Amma. That's it, period. So, the same as one sense, as we can see that there is so much similarities here between the people of Vrija, the people who lived near Lord Krishna, and now in Amritapuri, and when Amma is there, and Amma comes here also, all her devotees. You think about it. Many a times people have been asked this question, do you want liberation or to be with Amma? I mean, we don't have to hesitate for an answer. What does liberation mean? Nothing. And we would rather be with Amma. And even if she takes 1,000 births, we want to be with Amma, that's it, period. We don't care for liberation. It doesn't mean anything. But the beauty, the sweetness, and the bliss that you get just by being in Amma's presence. As they say, the sages, that's what Brahma is saying, that you cannot even get it through that kind of a bhakti, that kind of devotion. Even people who get liberated do come back and want to spend time like this, also with such beings like Amma. And so, when we think about this, that's the beauty. That's what Bhagavatam says. It's coming to the next one. He's talking about Vedanta also, people of Jnana Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. And he says that Bhakti Yoga is, in that sense, is much higher than Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge. Because through Bhakti Yoga, one already is enjoying that bliss. Whereas through Jnana Yoga, you gradually go to that. And ultimately, of course, Bhakti and Jnana is one and the same. But remember, one of the things is that this was written by Lord Vyasa, who was the greatest Jnana Yogis, one of the greatest Jnana Yogis, because he wrote all the Upanishads, he wrote the Vedas, he wrote the Upanishads, and even after Bhagavad Gita, everything, and even after writing this, he was not satisfied. And that's why he wrote Bhagavatam. So such a being, can just think about such a being who is so knowledgeful about all the different paths, and he's talking about the sweetness and the bliss of being near an incarnation. And with such beauty. And he's saying that this is higher than Jnana Yoga. So what else can it be? So in one sense, that's what he's saying. Even if you are born as a blade of grass in Vrindavana or in Amritapuri, even as a cow, even as a worm, even as A fly or an animal, human, anything is a plant. You are so blessed. Even the gods become jealous of us. That's what he's saying. Even the gods are jealous that they don't get that kind of an opportunity to be with Amma, with Lord Krishna. So let's understand our good fortune. Let us understand, it has taken maybe thousands of years for us, and it has, whatever we have done or whatever we have not done, Amma has been so merciful to keep us near her and shower us with her love. And we are also so blessed to have that kind of a love for her and to continue with that love, as we have to understand, the only thing that we have to understand is it's greater than liberation. It's greater than mukti, than anything. Om Amriteshwari Namah. जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
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 जय जय माँ अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जग के कृष्ण मिठाने को प्रेममयी तुम आई हो।
जग के कृष्ण मिठाने को प्रेममयी तुम आई हो।
जग जननी अमृतेश्वरी माँ करुणा के अवतार हो।
जग जननी अमृतेश्वरी माँ करुणा की अवतार हो।
जग जननी अमृतेश्वरी माँ करुणा की अवतार हो।
जग जननी अमृतेश्वरी माँ करुणा की अवतार हो।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
हर लेती हो दुखों की बार देती हो माँ शांति अपार।
हर लेती हो दुखों की बार देती हो माँ शांति अपार।
हर लेती हो दुखों की बार देती हो माँ शांति अपार।
हर लेती हो दुखों की बार देती हो माँ शांति अपार।
करती हो सबको स्वीकार जो आए माँ तेरे द्वार।
करती हो सबको स्वीकार जो आए माँ तेरे द्वार।
करती हो सबको स्वीकार जो आए माँ तेरे द्वार।
करती हो सबको स्वीकार जो आए माँ तेरे द्वार।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जग सब तेरी संतान प्रेम तेरा है सब पे समान।
जग सब तेरी संतान प्रेम तेरा है सब पे समान।
जग सब तेरी संतान प्रेम तेरा है सब पे समान।
जग सब तेरी संतान प्रेम तेरा है सब पे समान।
तेरी कृपा दृष्टि से माँ पापी बने क्षण में महान।
तेरी कृपा दृष्टि से माँ पापी बने क्षण में महान।
तेरी कृपा दृष्टि से माँ पापी बने क्षण में महान।
तेरी कृपा दृष्टि से माँ पापी बने क्षण में महान।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
पूर्ण ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी हो सद्गुरु सत्य सनातनी हो।
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 प्रेम भक्ति सदायिनी हो जननी तुम शुभकारिणी 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 हो।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे 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 माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय जगदीश्वरी माँ।
जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
जय अमृतेश्वरी माँ।
गजमुग गजमुख गणनाथा।
गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथा।
गजमुग गजमुख गणनाथा।
गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथा।
गजमुख गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा।
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा।
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा।
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा। गणनाथा रे गणनाथा।
गणनाथा रे गणनाथा।
गणनाथा है गणनाथा, पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गजमुग गजमुग गणनाथा,
गजमुग गजमुग गणनाथा,
गजमुग गजमुग गणनाथा,
गजमुग गजमुग गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
गणनाथा है गणनाथा,
गणनाथा रे गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
गणनाथा है गणनाथा,
गणनाथा रे 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 गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
पाशांकुशधर गणनाथा,
गणनाथा है गणनाथा,
गणनाथा रे गणनाथा,
पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
पशुपति नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गौरी नंदन गणनाथा,
गजमुग गजमुग गणनाथा, गौरी नंदन गणनाथा। Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana Krishna Govinda Narayana Hare.
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 Achyutananda Govinda Madhava Satchidananda 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 Narayana Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva 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 Hare.
Gamana Kamsare Madhusudana
Gamana Kamsare Madhusudana
Madana Gopala Narayana Hare.
Madana Gopala Narayana Hare.
Murali Krishna Murare Manamohana
Murali Krishna Murare Manamohana.
Murali Krishna Murare Manamohana
Murali Krishna Murare Manamohana.
Nanda Nandana Narayana Hare. Nanda Nandana Narayana Hare. Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Krishna Vasudeva Hare.
Rama Rama Narasimha Purushottama
Rama Rama Narasimha Purushottama.
Raghava Rama Narayana Hare.
Raghava Rama Narayana Hare.
Ravanare Kodanda Rama Raghuvara
Ravanare Kodanda Rama Raghuvara.
Rakshasandaka Narayana Hare.
Rakshasandaka Narayana Hare.
Padmanabha Paramesa Sanadana
Padmanabha Paramesha Sanadana.
Padmanabha Paramesa Sanatana
Padmanabha Paramesha Sanatana.
Parama Purusha Narayana Hare.
Parama Purusha Narayana Hare.
Panduranga Vithala Purandara
Panduranga Vithala Purandara.
Pundarikaksha Narayana Hare.
Pundarika
Srinivasa Aniruddha Dharanidhara
Srinivasa Aniruddha Dharanidhara
Aprameyatma Narayana Hare
Aprameyatma Narayana Hare
Deenabandho Bhagavanta Dayanidhe
Deenabandho Bhagavanta Dayanidhe
Deenabandho Bhagavanta Dayanidhe
Deenabandho Bhagavanta Dayanidhe
Devaki Tanaya Narayana Hare
Devaki Tanaya Narayana Hare
Devaki Tanaya Narayana Hare
Devaki Tanaya Narayana Hare
Krishna Vasudeva 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 Hare
Narayana 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 Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Namo 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 Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Lakshmi 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 Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana 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 Namo Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Namo Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Lakshmi 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 Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Narayana
Narayana Narayana Narayana Namarayana
Narayana 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 Narayana
Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Mambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
दीन जनावनी देवी दया करी दानव भंजिनी माते दुरिद विनाशिनी दुख विमोचिनी जय जगदम्बे माते
दीन जनावनी देवी दया करी दानव भंजिनी माते दुरिद विनाशिनी दुख विमोचिनी जय जगदम्बे माते.
जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा.
जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा.
करुणावारिधि कमल विलोचिनी कवितामृतमयी माते
करुणावारिधि कमल विलोचिनी कवितामृतमयी माते
कलिमलनाशिनी कण्मषमोचिनी जय जगदम्बे माते
कलिमलनाशिनी कण्मषमोचिनी जय जगदम्बे माते.
जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा जय जय मा.
जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय जय मा जय माम्बे जय माम्बे जय माम्बे
पावन रूपिणी पालनकारिणी पाप निवारिणी माते
पावन रूपिणी पालनकारिणी पाप निवारिणी माते
पूर्ण सनातनी वरवदनंदिनी जगदम्बे पादे
पूर्ण सनातनी वरवदनंदिनी जगदम्बे माते
जय मां 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 जय 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 जय मां
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
सन्मयी चिन्मयी सकल जगन्मयी सर्वजनेश्वरी मादे
सन्मयी चिन्मयी सकल जगन्मयी सर्वजनेश्वरी माते
सुरमुनि सेवित चरण सरोजे जय जगदम्बे मादे
सुरमुनि सेवित चरण सरोजे जय जगदम्बे माते
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां 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 जय मां
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय मां जय मां जय 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 जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां
जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय 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 जगजननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी मंगल आरती माता भवानी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी जनमन निज सुखदायिनी माता अमृतानन्दमयी मंगलकारिणी वन्दे जननी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी सकलागम निगमादि सुचरिते अमृतानन्दमयी निखिलमय हर जननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी प्रेम रसामृत वर्षिणी माता अमृतानन्दमयी प्रेम भक्ति संदायिनी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी चमदम दायिनी मनलयकारिणी अमृतानन्दमयी सततं मम हृदि वसतां देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी पतितोद्धार निरन्तर हृदये अमृतानन्दमयी परमहंस पदनिलये देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी हे जननी धनि मरण निवारिणि अमृतानन्दमयी हे जन परिपालिनि जयता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी सुरजन पूजित जय जगदम्बा अमृतानन्दमयी समाधिषु धन्ये देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी ॐ जय जय जगज्जननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी मंगल हारति माता भवानी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी अमृतानन्दमयी जय बोलो सद्गुरु माता अमृतानंदमयी देवी की जय। अमृतेश्वरी मंगलम प्रणवतां मुक्तिप्रदे मंगलम भुवनेश्वरी मंगलम सुहृदां एकाश्रये मंगलम अमृतेश्वरी मंगलम प्रणवतां मुक्तिप्रदे मंगलम भुवनेश्वरी मंगलम सुहृदां एकाश्रये मंगलम हृदयेश्वरी मंगलम हृदयसत्तेजोमयी मंगलम मृदुभाषिणी मंगलम विजयतां प्रेमाकृते मंगलम विजयतां प्रेमाकृते मंगलम विजयतां प्रेमाकृते मंगलम। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्।